Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Moms Know Best. This is where we share a weekly dose of inspiring stories and experiences through our own lives and like minded people. As moms, partners, friends, and business owners, we do all sorts of things for our family, support unit, clients, and the community. And at times, we find ourselves stuck and in need with that extra support. And that is the reason why my BFF and I created this platform so that we can be reminded that we are not alone and that there are others out there with similar experiences that can inspire, empower, and teach us how to cope with these situations. Right, BFF?
Yes. Hi, BFF. Magandang hapon to everybody joining us on Kumu, and hello to our viewers who've joined us on Facebook. Yes, Mafe, today we have another amazing guest here at Mums Know Best. But before we meet her, we want our viewers to know that here at Mums Know Best, our aim is to spread beautiful and positive stories from people who are not just amazingly talented, but are truly inspirational. That's why we invite guests to share how they were able to become who they are today and what life experiences and learnings they've had to reach certain points in their lives. Now, we also want our show to be a platform where people can gain new perspectives, motivation, and inspiration so that they can gain new confidence, a positive mindset, and the fire to pursue their passion, even if they're going through challenging times.
Yes, the fire. That's right here now. This week, and that's why every week, we invite exceptional guests to share their wins, moments of challenges, and their journey to their success. And most especially, we want you to feel empowered through the pieces of advice, learnings, and experiences that our guests impart to us.
Now, just a reminder that our show is not only to empower mums, but also all types of people from all walks of life who are going through their own personal journey. But for today's episode, which I'm super excited about, we invited another exceptional guest whose heart is not only open in meeting and hearing stories from people, but also helping women become successful. She is the co-founder of the Women's Business School and Osmompreneur, in institutions that help women create successful and profitable businesses. Together with her partner in business, which is her sister, Katie, they support women, particularly mums in business, and bring out the best in them by giving out awards, conferences, retreats, and even scholarships. So they don't focus on just, allowing women to just be successful, but they also support women in celebrating them, which is super exciting, right, Mafe?
Yes, super. And that's what we do. We celebrate individuals who are amazing and we need to share them to the world. So, without further ado, let's welcome our very special guest for this afternoon, evening. Hello, Peace Mitchell. Welcome to Moms Know Best. Hi.
Hi. It's so fun to be here. It's wonderful.
Yes. I'm so excited that you're with us.
So Jonas told me a lot about you, and I'm really excited to get to know you even more. So for everyone out there who is very interested in your background, can you share a little bit on how you are the empowered woman that you are today, and also about the Women's Business School and Osmompreneur?
Oh, sure. So I'm Peace Mitchell. I'm co-founder of Osmompreneur and the Women's Business School. And my sister and I started these businesses because we're really passionate about supporting mums to follow their potential in entrepreneurship. I believe that entrepreneurship is such an incredible vehicle for women to find financial independence, flexibility, so they can have time with their family and their kids. But also, I think it's really important for personal fulfillment, because when mums are well and healthy and happy, then they're better able to care for everyone around them. And that includes their children and their husband or partner, but also their extended family, their neighbors, their friends in the community. And that's what I think is really powerful, the ripple effect of supporting mums. And that's why I love what you're doing with this show, because anything that we can do to support mums to be healthy and happy and fulfilled really does have a powerful impact in the world. So, yeah, I love what I do.
And we love that you're here because, like we shared earlier, we wanted like-minded people and especially like-minded moms and women to share their story because it's not easy. I think people think that I guess we make it look easy, but there's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't know about. I mean, my son's sitting right next to me actually while I'm going live, and no one's gonna know that about me. But it keeps me I guess, I'm in my happy place because not only am I learning from you and Yona, I'm also, bonding a little bit with my son. I'm sure Yona's in the same boat. But we want to know your motivation and how did you start your personal journey of co-founding the Women's Business School and Entrepreneur and the inspiration. Of course, we have, I guess, little inspirations here and there or big ones. So what would be your inspiration, your motivation?
So when I had my first son, I mean, he's turning 21 this year. So I'm talking a while ago now for me. I have 4 children, but my eldest is 21. And when I first had him, I found motherhood so lonely and isolating. It really was. And I really struggled with the loss of identity. I'd been a primary school teacher before, and I'd always been very busy and very creative and active and running the classroom and really enjoyed that. So being at home all day with a new baby, as much as it had been my dream to be a stay-at-home mum, it wasn't enough for me. And I found it really lonely. And so I threw myself into playgroup, and I loved playgroup and bringing the other mums together. But I guess it wasn't till we had a cyclone that came through and our town was destroyed. Every single family, something happened to them. Some people lost their houses, some people lost their farms. Everyone was impacted in some way. And through that experience, my sister and I and 2 close friends, Liz and Karen, came together to create a nonprofit organisation with the purpose of supporting the community to come back together. So the connection and bringing the mums and the families together and really looking after the mothers. So what I was talking about before, that ripple effect of when you look after the mother, then she's able to care for everyone else. I mean, mental health was a huge thing. And a lot of the men in the community weren't opening up. They weren't going to their GP and seeking help, but they were talking to their wives. And if their wives were strong, they were able to help support their husbands through that time. And so, yeah, that's how it all began. I mean, way back then, that was 2006, Cyclone Larry hit our town, and then we spent 2 years with Mothers Helping Others, supporting the community and growing, holding events and rebuilding playgrounds and publishing a book of children's art and writing about the experience. And that's where we found our purpose. We knew that we wanted to support moms to fulfill their potential and feel happy and healthy and fulfilled. And that's kind of where it all began. And then we realized that we wanted to help women everywhere. So we really loved doing this at a local level, but we knew that there were women everywhere who needed this kind of help and support. And we knew through an online community we could do that. And that's how Osmompreneur started, because we knew at that time, this was 2009, before Facebook had really even got off the ground, but we knew that there were mums starting home-based businesses and they needed somewhere to come together and get support, because the business journey is just as isolating as being a new mother. Like, you're learning so many new things, it's so hard, and you often don't have someone to talk to. So that's how Osmompreneur started. It's all been about supporting moms. So yeah.
Oh, love that.
The Osmompreneur Awards, we've been running since 2010, our first awards, and we've uncovered incredible women through the Osmompreneur Awards. It's just such a beautiful event and bringing women together. So women from all over Australia come together to celebrate the awards. And I just love that it's not like you would think that an awards would be a competition, but the finalists are all so happy for each other, and they all are so generous and kind to each other, and they all network and collaborate and form partnerships rather than being competitors. And I love the community that we've created, and the Osmompreneur Awards and celebrating mums in business for their achievements has been a really big part of that.
That's amazing. I love that. I mean, it's so important that we always, recognize the journey that we're on. And I think having something like an Osmompreneur Award, it really allows us to stop and reflect on what's been. Because I think, with all of us, all three of us, we could go really like for months and then not realize, oh my God, we've actually accomplished so much in that period of time. So having the Osmompreneur Award, or even just the organization, keep reminding us that it's okay it's actually really great to celebrate where you've come, It's so important because it really gives you that energy or that boost to just keep going. Like you stop and you go, yeah.
Yeah, and I think so often as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as mums, we're so busy just doing what we need to do. We've got so many things on our to-do list. It never stops. Yeah. But to enter an awards like the Osmompreneur Awards, you've actually got to fill in the application form. And one of the questions is, what have been your 3 biggest highlights in the last 12 months? Yeah. And people go, oh, that's right. I did that. That was amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that. And like, we often don't take the time to reflect on how far we've come. And when you think about how far you've come in 12 months or 12 years or however long it's been since you started, looking back, you can be like, actually, I am doing a great job. And I think I know the awards have been incredibly important for a lot of women, because I've had women contact us who, have told us that winning that award was a real turn point for them in their business. Up until that point, they might have, thought of themselves as having a hobby business. But winning that, getting that recognition from the community, because the awards are judged by the community. It's not Katie and I. We kind of step back and let the community take ownership of the judging process and all of that. That kind of recognition makes them realize that, actually they are doing an incredible job and they are a legitimate businesswoman. And I think sometimes that self-doubt and the imposter syndrome is really holding women back. But receiving that kind of acknowledgement helps them push through that and go, well, no, those judges thought that I was doing a good job. Like, obviously I am. And it's, it is a big thing to receive that acknowledgement.
No, I remember from a personal experience, going into it, I was really unsure of what to expect with regards to the Osmompreneur. And I was really like, okay, what am I doing? Like, should I even be here? You just go, I haven't been in business that long. Should I be here? And it goes to that whole imposter syndrome. And then you go to that, there's a process, Marthe, where you fill out your application and then you find out whether or not you're a finalist. And then if you're a finalist, you then get interviewed, right? And so I'm going into this interview and I'm like waiting and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be connecting online. And then you go into the waiting room, but then there's all of these amazing women also waiting to be interviewed. And you're like, oh, wow. Because, you like you mentioned, you said, people actually aren't competitive. Like, everybody's just like, oh my God, how are you? It's like, okay, everybody, can you hear my child? Because they're just here, and everybody's just so supportive with one another. And I just love that. And even the judges, because I think that the judges must have probably seen my face. And they were like, it's okay, Yona, it's all right. Breathe. But, it was such a, it's really a supportive community, what you and Katie have created. It's been such an amazing experience throughout. And I think it's also a reflection of how you and Katie are. So just on a side note, thank you for always being so welcoming and so supportive with questions, experiences. That's just a personal thing for me.
Oh, thank you. That's really lovely feedback to hear. But we have set out with the intention to create a really safe and supportive environment. That's somewhere that was welcoming and that everyone would feel included and that you could ask any kind of question that you wanted. No question was too big or too small, and that someone would be able to help you answer that question or get the help that you need, because it's so hard when you're on your own and you're trying to figure it all out. But if you've got people around you, you can achieve huge things.
Yes, exactly. Now for you love to help mums, and obviously you empower women to be successful in their business ventures. For you, how do you use what you teach women to motivate yourself as a person, a woman, a mumpreneur?
I'm inspired every day by the women in my community. I get really excited when I see someone achieve something big. That I get excited because I'm part of that journey in some way. So this week, Yemi Penn spoke at the Future Women's Summit on the stage, the same stage that Gladys Berejiklian, the New South Wales Premier, spoke at. Yeah. So, and she did her first TED Talk in Florida last year. And she's done so many amazing things. And every time she does something big, I feel so proud and so excited for her. And also inspired too. I'm like, wow, look at her. She's out there. She's doing her thing. She's sharing her message with the world. And I've had a part to play in that. Like, I'm part of that story because she is a graduate of the Women's Business School Accelerate program. And she came on our Female Founders Tour. We went to London and Lisbon in 2019. And she came on that. And we did international speaking in London and Lisbon. And so I'm inspired by the women of our community who are doing things and doing big things and exciting things. And one of my things that I want to do with my life, like my legacy for my life, is to change the world. And I know that by supporting other women who are changing the world, that's how I can make a difference in the world. That's how I can make an impact. So, the work you're doing with employing VAs in the Philippines who are working with businesses in Australia, like, that's amazing. And I love that I get to be part of supporting you with that as well, because these are the things that make a difference. What I was talking about before, when you help a mum and that the ripple effect, like, that's exactly what you're doing. You're giving them financial opportunities to make money, and that money then contributes to the local economy and helps pay for things for the kids, and then improves health and education, and the flow-on effects are they're infinite, really. And I get to be part of all of those kind of stories because I have a community with thousands of women who are part of it. So that's pretty inspiring. I mean, that's what keeps me doing what I do. On hard days, I'm like, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for the bigger vision and the bigger picture of what I want to achieve. So
I love that. See, this is the reason why, Martha, you get fired up when you hear Peace speaking, because you're just like, yes, because it's true, though. It really is true. We all have a part to play. And it's just a matter of us deciding which part we want to play, which part we want to, contribute to the world, because we all can contribute. Big or small, there is something that we can do which creates that ripple effect. And then, we then create a future, a better future for our own children, and I know that is something that we all strive for as mothers. Now, Marfe, the other thing I forgot to tell you was Peace is actually a TED Talk. She was a speaker. Which is goals. It's like #goals. So Peace, can you share a little bit about what the topic was and, what you spoke about?
Yeah, I'd love to. So I gave my first TED Talk ever in October last year, and my topic was the connection economy. And I talked about resonance, reciprocity, and relationships, and how those qualities are qualities that superconnectors have. And those qualities can help open the door to new opportunities and experiences. Relationships, obviously, it's all about that connection that you have with somebody and really paying attention and active listening and really going deep, not just having small talk with people, but taking the opportunity to ask great questions and really hear their story, because everyone has a story. So that was the first thing. Then resonance is about your energy. So when you have positive energy, when you're happy and excited, it literally attracts experiences and opportunities and new connections to you. So we can work on that's a skill we can cultivate. We can using things like meditation and mindfulness and exercise and doing things that make us feel good, and color. Like, I've got yellow behind me and I'm wearing this really colorful dress. Things like that help to raise my energy. So resonance is something that I spoke about. And then the third one is reciprocity. And reciprocity is the art of giving generously without the expectation or the obligation of something in return. But knowing that when you're kind, when you put kindness out into the world, that kindness will be returned to you. And not necessarily by the person you were kind to or even anytime soon, but just trusting that, you know, the more kindness you give, the more you will receive. So, yeah, that's what my TED Talk is about.
I love that. I absolutely love, you know, that it really goes to show, you know, and you, the thing about this is that, so one of the things that Martha and I always talk about, Peace, is that actions speak louder than words. And I see that through your work, because you don't just talk about it. What you actually do is you actually act on all of the things that you speak about. So I can see those three aspects in your life. Like it's so amazing, because, and I really hope that you feel that, you know, things, you know, the universe also gives back to you, because you do amazing things for the community. Like it's just it's so great to hear as well, because I think people, you know, because they feel like we're so far apart from each other that we may not be able to do those things. But you've reminded us that even if it's just over the use of technology, we can still build strong relationships, connections, and, you know, still be able to give back. So I just love how relevant and so important these topics are, you know, right now. And, you know, have you, along the way, like, have you had like any aha moments with your business, or something that surprised you or anything like that?
Oh gosh, so many unexpected things. I'd love to talk about our book, Back Yourself. I just feel like this was such the magic that's already come from this book. It's only been out in bookshops for a few weeks, but it's just been incredible. And I've heard stories of people just seeing the cover before we even printed it, before it had gone to print. Some of the authors were getting messages saying, yeah, I want to back myself. I've been dreaming about going for it and starting my business, but I'm going to get your book, I'm going to read it, and I'm going to back myself. And I just think sometimes you put things out into the world and you don't know what's going to happen, but magic happens. And sometimes you put things out in the world and they flop. Like, this is the thing with business. Not everything you do is going to work. And this has been one of those things that has just been incredible. I mean, I spoke in Cloncurry at the International Women's Day picnic last weekend because someone had read our book. And I was like, you heard about us? We've been around for 12 years, but you bought a copy of our book, and then that's why you wanted to. So, okay, I'll come. But yeah, like, business can surprise you. And I think let business surprise you. I think that's something that I've learned along the way. So often we try and control the outcome and like have a set business plan, like this has to happen. And if it doesn't happen that order, then I'm going to, it's not going to work. But actually you have to be open to letting the magic happen. And you can't control that. And sometimes when you let go of controlling the outcomes, better things come along and it works out better. So I think that's been a huge lesson that business has taught me, is like, don't get so caught up in trying to make everything perfect and make everything work to your plan. You have to like let go and just trust in what's unfolding and let it unfold.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I can, I can just imagine, for women who are watching, these are all really important lessons. I think we have to be open to being surprised. It's one of those things that we have to go, oh, you know what? Universe, come at me, like bring it on, because I'm ready for whatever journey that I'm meant to be on. And I think it's important for us to also step out of our comfort zone, because as they say, that is where the magic happens. But I love the title, how it's Back Yourself, because it's so true. Like I know sometimes when I feel a little bit like I'm feeling a little bit funny in the tummy, because I'm like, oh, should I do it? And I'm like, back yourself. And you're like, okay, I can do this.
Do this.
Oh my goodness. All right. So for a mom or a woman who's watching, sitting, and is like, I don't have the resources, or I don't know if I should do it. But they do want to pursue a business or an idea that they're passionate and they love. What would your advice be for them?
My advice would be to make sure that you choose something that you're truly passionate about, because business is tough. And if we all face hard times, okay, we're all going to face challenges. But if you've focused on a business idea that you're truly passionate about, that it's your calling, that you have the vision, then you're much more likely to stay with that and keep going through the hard times because you've got that vision. If you're just in something to make money, it's not going to work. When the hard times come, you're going to quit because, you know, you're not invested in it. So I think that's a really important thing, to know what your why is, to have true purpose around it, and then get really clear on what it is that you're doing, but to let go of controlling how it unfolds, because, you know, as I was saying before, the line to success isn't a straight line. It's kind of, it's all over the place. But if you know what your vision is and your why, and you follow that and take the steps that as they're presented to you, then you'll get there. So that would be my advice.
Beautiful, beautiful. Martha, feel free to ask questions. I've kind of just like overtaken. I'm sorry. I got carried away.
All good. I mean, I learned so much. I'm glad everybody's tuned in is also learning. It just validates, you know, that we're humans, and being a mom and just knowing your journey, your story, and how you're inspired because of 21 years ago from your son, just inspiring you to be that better version of yourself. Just, you know, it allows myself, and I'm sure Yona and other moms, other women out there, to know that we can do it. Whatever your dreams and goals are, just go for it. You know, Peace said it, let the magic happen. If it's in your mind, if you're thinking about it all the time, then there must be a reason. You know, the universe has planted a seed in your heart, telling you, go, back yourself, just do it.
Yes.
You know? So, for me, I'm just so hyped because it's so timely to hear that. You know, I'm in the Philippines, and, you know, it doesn't seem like we're, you know, getting any better. It looks like we're going back to square one in our situation here. So thank you for sharing that to everyone right now, because I know that there has been a bit of a you know, downfall. And as much as I would love everyone to experience Australia and, you know, just the free and just, you know, the fresh air, unfortunately we can't have that right now. But everything you shared, I know, will boost everybody's mindset and their well-being, because if we just follow the rules and just stay at home and just, you know, be creative on what our goals are and take action on that, anything is possible. Everybody is available on virtual, and, you know, just like now, I'm not going to be able to meet Peace if it wasn't for Yona or it wasn't for the show. So let us know. I'm sure Peace and Yona are more than happy to answer any of your questions if you have any. And I love the the comments here. Yes, ripple effect to families and the economy of the country. It totally helps, you know. And if you haven't had the chance to grab a copy of Back Yourself, ladies, or Peace, perhaps you can share with everyone where they can get a copy, and they need to get it right now.
I'll leave it to Peace. Go for it.
Well, if you're ordering internationally, you can order from Amazon, Booktopia, or Book Depository. They all have it. And we also have it on our website, the Women's Business School. But I'm sure Yona has copies as well.
Yeah, I've got copies too.
Yes. And also it's in bookstores now as well. So, grab Back Yourself. It is exciting.
And there's a huge community out here in the Philippines, so perhaps there might be a collaboration where I just have to get you both here, and we'll just have to do a mompreneur PH version.
A PH version, yes.
So let's talk about
this.
That's what I love to share. You know, we're Care Bears here. Yona knows that, and fellow family of Care Bears. So all we want to do is share goodness and positivity to everyone that we know. And again, this is the reason why we created this platform, because we admit it, we're humans, we're women, we can get emotional, we can get sidetrack of what we are supposed to do in our life. But people like you, Peace, and everyone who supports Moms Know Best, we thank you for allowing to share what you are able to do when there are times where you're challenged. I learned a lot of things. I mean, I could go for days, there's that. But we'll have a part two with you, Peace, for sure. But please, if you have any other workshops or events upcoming, please invite everybody. You have now a community in the Philippines that are supporting you and wanting to know what's next.
Yeah, well, we have the 2021 intake for the Women's Business School is open at the moment. So we have two programs. We have Ignite, which is an incubator program for women who are pre-launch or in the early stage of business. And we have Accelerate, which is an accelerator program for women who are ready to scale their business. They're in established businesses. As well as that, we've got a brand new awards which are launching very soon. It's a global awards. So I would love to see entrepreneurs from the Philippines entering these awards.
Yes.
It's all about women who are changing the world, and we'll be announcing those awards very soon. We're just working hard behind the scenes at the moment, putting everything together, but I'm so excited about it. And yeah, I just feel like there's women all over the world who deserve recognition for the work that they're doing. I think we need more platforms for women, more recognition of their achievements, and more opportunities for them to show up and shine and tell their story. So I'm really excited.
Wow, that's a first. That's an exclusive.
Yes, you heard it here first.
So for sure, guys, we'll have all the details in regards to what Peace just announced. And Yona and I would love to support you with that piece. So just let us know how we can make sure that the world hears about your new awards for global women. So you heard it here first, guys. If you know anyone that deserves that award or that recognition, I guess you can reach out to us already, and we can pass them on to Peace so that she can get started and know that there is a lot of women. I mean, our guests
that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one, Peace.
But again, like you said, it's all about connecting. It's all about networking and just women supporting women. And how timely is it for Women's Month, International History Month?
Yes.
Proud to have you in March 2021 as one of our guests.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been wonderful being here and chatting with you all. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
So first, you've got the things that are coming up with the Women's Business School, but for you, what about for you, Peace? What's coming up? Like, what's next? Like, what's your next big thing that you've got your eye on? If you can share.
Well, I guess, I set the intention for connection for 2021. And so for me, it's all about really just extending those connections and being connected with women everywhere all over the world. So I'm so excited to be here connecting with women in the Philippines tonight and women around Australia as well who are watching. But yeah, I'm wanting to be sharing my voice more. So I did my first TED Talk in October, and I'm wanting to be doing more professional speaking and speaking at conferences and events and things like that. So I'm excited about what the future holds.
Oh, wow. Well, Mafe, because Mafe does a lot of PR work in the Philippines as well as globally. But so, Mafe, let's get Peace doing some talks and speaking events there.
For sure. I've already looked you up during this whole show. Notice I'd love to do my research, so I already have ideas. So we can talk offline. So don't get Peace because I already have some suggestions, and we just have to take action so that we can empower and inspire other women. So thank you very much, Peace, for joining us. Such an honor to meet you, and congratulations again for your collaboration with Yona and the other authors for Back Me Up.
Back yourself.
Back yourself. Sorry, Peace. Guys, grab a copy of the book because it is amazing. It has how many women again in this book?
27.
27
Yes.
entrepreneurs. Yes, and that's the copy that I'm waiting for with all your autographs. I have to. That one is going to be a special one. But anyway, Yana, would you like to share anything else before we say see you later to Peace?
Well, thank you, Peace. You are an inspiration, and it's great to see a mum like yourself in business who is supporting fellow mums in business and really speaking your truth and being transparent about the journey, because I think it's one of those things where we do have to share, what we all experience, up or down, either way, we need to share it, because there's going to be somebody out there it's going to be empowering. So thank you for always being available to, for advice and just being open to ideas and, like you said, connecting. And I think it's such a great thing to see. And I'm just super excited, and thank you. And I know this is only just the beginning.
Yes.
Oh, exactly. Thank you so much. I've just really loved being here, but I've loved getting to know you as well over the last few months with writing the book with you and through the awards. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. I love that you're doing this show and all the things you're doing, providing so many opportunities for so many people. It's really great. Really wonderful.
Thank you, Peace. Well, you've inspired us, and we will continue that ripple effect.
Yes.
Yay.
So see you, Peace.
Just wait backstage.
Jorna, oh my gosh, I was in awe and starstruck.
Amazing, right?
That red stage, the TED Talk stage is, like you said, goals. And guys, if you haven't seen her TED Talk, I just reposted it on Moms Know Best Facebook. So go ahead and watch that and be more inspired by this amazing woman that we just got to know. Like I said, I learned so much from her, from how she shared she wants to change the world, to how she wants to leave a legacy. I mean, that's pretty much what we talk about for hours. So I'm glad that we were able to discuss that with this inspiring woman, Yana. Thank you.
Yeah. No, she's amazing. Her and her sister Katie, they're both amazing, and they really have built a community of like-minded individuals, people who we can really connect with, because it's what's so great is that they don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk as well. And at the same time, like what we mentioned previously, with other amazing women, is that they don't go through this journey by themselves. Like in their success, they bring people along with them, which is so inspiring, because it's really about community over competition, which is truly encouraging, and it's motivating, and it's what we need right now. So everybody continue to keep pursuing your dreams and your goals and your passions, no matter what whatever circumstance you're in. At the end of the day, we are all resourceful, and we've all got it within ourselves. Which, by the way, is my chapter in the book. So check it out. If you haven't got a copy, check it out. And for the international, you can grab your copy off Amazon. So it's exciting. But another wonderful week, Martha, right?
And then since it's we're celebrating Women's Month, or Women's History Month, we are going to do what Peace said, and it is the art of giving generously. So for this episode, guys, if you share and also comment in below why you should back yourself and what you have learned from this episode, Yana and I will choose a winner, and we will give away 2,000 worth of Jessie Mendez Salon gift certificate. Okay, so even if you're an international viewer, you can win this for your loved one who is here in the Philippines. So we will choose a winner by before our next episode next week. So we are on the lookout. So remember, like, share, follow our Moms Know Best, and also our guest today, Peace Mitchell. I found her all on social media, so go ahead and look for her and follow her and support this amazing woman, and tell us why you should back yourself and why you deserve to make your dreams come true. I mean, it should be
Yes.
simple because you are worth it. Right, Yana?
Oh, 100%. I'm just so excited. That is so cool. Even you caught me by surprise with that. I want to win that. I want to win that. And I want to go to the salon because that's, you know, but I mean, I'll do that virtually now.
Don't worry, Yana. When you get here, I got you. I will back you. I will have your back.
Awesome. Yay.
Anyway, thank you, everyone. Everyone on Kumu, on Facebook. You guys are amazing for always being tuned in. And I hope that you are able to take home a lot of things. And thank you, Yana, again, for having this space. Yep.
I wanted to share with everybody as well that I'm going to be starting a couple of shows on Kumu. So watch out for it because I'm going to start a couple of shows, and one's called The Empowered Hour, and also another show about small talk. So, and one about adventures. So, watch out for it. And for any aspiring individuals who want to pursue a career in virtual work, please check out @Empowered Virtual Services. We've currently got courses that are on sale, particularly in the field of office support as well as social media. So check out @Empowered Virtual Services. We have amazing courses for you to, really rocket your career into virtual industry. So it's exciting. So yeah, those my announcements. Do you have any announcements, Mafe, besides the amazing gift?
I just want to say, thank you to our moms. Hello to Yoli and Mama. We created this show for you guys because you have inspired us to be the amazing women that we are, or motivate us to be that amazing mom to our children. So thank you. And we hope that you love this episode as much as we love you. And to everybody else, we'll see you guys in the next episode of
Moms.
No.
Yeah, we almost.
Bye.
Bye.